What's up? Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot the controller. Okay. Let's do it. I was sad I had to miss stream yesterday. Hello, it's the actual Babadook. Come to join us again. Hell yeah. I'm a bad goose that kills ghosts. Ooh. Untitled Goose Game would be a good thing to stream. I love that shit. It's so amazing how they got the score in that game to, you know, reflect what you're doing. The emotional state of your goose really makes it. Anytime. Let's turn this down. There we go. I was so sick the past couple days. Not good. I used to have belly of steel. I could eat anything. Yeah. Can't be leaving. When you have brisket leftovers, I've learned apparently you gotta eat that shit immediately. I don't know. Morbid Man ate it too, and he's fine. So I guess it's just me. I've been really stressed though, so I don't. I have to think that had something to do with it. I got sick of like maybe 3-4 weeks ago. Also, yeah, more like. God, is it the 10th already? Fuck. More like 4 weeks ago, and that was absolutely stress induced. But shit has to get done. There's nothing I can do about it. Just gotta. What is that? Just gotta power through for now. I can practically guarantee you that things won't get less stressful, but well, at least in the short term. In the long term, they will. It's just a matter of getting there, you know. Just gotta get there. It'll all be okay. What does Y do, or X do again? Shit. Oh, I don't know Xbox. Okay, that's focus. Takes away faith. This, okay. Yeah. I see. My weapon's about to break. If only... only I had a toolkit. Hi, Ethan. Okay, last time we were trying to get to that spot on the map. And failing to do so. Every path has some kind of roadblock, so... What shall we do? I guess, yeah. Every single path has a roadblock. What are we supposed to do about that? I assume I'll have to go back south, and then maybe there will be... So start bashing? Yeah, maybe just bash our way through. Uh... Wait. How is it that I got to that part of the map? You know, this part here where that I'm hovering over, such that I can see it on the map if all the roads are blocked. How can that be? Could it be there's some sort of secret passage there? Is it even worth exploring? I don't want to die. Classic Silent Hill mystery, yeah, I guess. How frustrating. I guess... if only I could fast travel. I miss Fallout. Let's see. I guess the best option is to go south. At the very least, we can find some other thing of interest. Something spooky and new. A field I can go into. There's a scarecrow bit. I see no field. There were rice paddies with like little paths going through them. But that's about it. So, yeah. We'll go down here. Pretty spooky. Oh, hello. Okay, do we want to go through all that shit again? I guess we can try. Oop. Hello. Oop. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, sister. No monsters, please. Here's all that gross stuff. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. It's not attacking me, so that's good. What's that? Ooh. What was that on top of the thing? Was that also for me? No, that's set dressing. Okay. I haven't gotten scared once. Yeah, that's right. I'm never scared. Oh, shit. Let's see. What can we replace here? Let's replace nothing and instead just consume something, right? No. There we go. That was a bad idea. What about... Doop, 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 doop. So I have full sanity. Is it faith that I need? What's about to run out? Oh, no, that's my weapon. Shit, okay. Ugh. I don't know which one of these is least important. If you're not coming across random steel pipes, you're just not looking hard enough. Seems like I find random steel pipes all the time. I'd be... I was born to be a video game protagonist. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Skill issue. Oh, I know. Let's go back to that shrine and leave something there. Yeah. Ah! Okay, I got scared that time. Ow! Fuck you, bitch! Ow! God damn! What a treat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we can leave 2 of those. There we go. Y'all know how I love to hoard. Can't be leaving objects behind. It's not my way. You found a cool stick that looked like Gandalf's staff. And you were fool enough to lose it? You're plagued with more skill issues than I previously thought, my friend. Where is it? What? It was right there, right? Oh, no, here it is. Yeah, why would someone put that there? Freaks. Ugh! This is making me think that, like, the fact that it gives you that notification, that's the pop-up you get. I have to meet up with Shu, which I already did. Makes me think that you're supposed to go through the rice paddy. And I'm just making this more complicated than I need to. Makes me mad that you can't just jump over these things. I miss Fallout! What is that clip? I can't click on it. I'm in the middle of something here. Did you clip me being scared? It's such a good jump scare. It got me good. Hi, Kurtz. Okay, let's try and stake a path through the rice paddies. I really didn't want to do this just because I'm lazy. I know there's gonna be monsters there, and I know my weapons are my weapons are on their way out. I don't want to do it. Is what it comes down to. Oops. Shit. Aye, the actual Babadook just read the black cat. Uh-oh. Sorry, the actual Babadook. There appears to be a an actual Babadook appearing on my screen right now as something of a manifestation of Minako's internal grief or insecurities or something. Oh, I hear footsteps. Oh my god. There's one. I could swear I saw another. With a knife. Shit. Just read the post story of the black cat, someone who's been very depressed in the past. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Thankfully, less so nowadays. The element of intentional self-destruction, trying to alienate anyone who might see you as a person rather than comparatively easier existence of a demon is really compelling to me. It strangely also reminded me of a lot of the most uncomfortable clip I've ever seen. An infamous interview with Lars von Trier at Cannes in 2011. I don't think I've seen that. What does he say? My parents wouldn't let me keep a big stick in the house. Either one of the dogs got it or it's disappeared overnight. Rip. Your dad probably threw it over the fence. Or your mom, I guess. How come they get to go off the path? It's not fair. It's not fair! God damn it. He talks about Hitler? What does he say about Hitler? I'm so unfamiliar with this interview. I've always had complicated feelings about Lars von Trier. I like his movies sometimes quite a bit. Other times, not at all. He says Hitler has good things. Like what? If somebody give me like the direct transcript. Okay. Biological father was a non-Jewish German man, his mother's former boss, and a resistance fighter during World War II. His birth was part of a weird eugenesis plan by his mother to produce a musical artist. Oh no. Does that mean he's a failure? His... Sweet. Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Let's see. I think I got hit, right? So let's go ahead and... Yeah, I did. Let's go ahead and eat this candy. Yum yum. His biological father met him several times and then refused further contact. That actually really sucks. That sucks a lot. I have to imagine that's really, really hard and really fucks with one's head. Oh, okay. Oh, can I? No. Oh, alright. I hear another monster. As a result of the whole weird situation, Lars felt like he'd lost not only his mother but also his father and his Jewishness. This would contribute to his later spiral into intense depression around the time of the clip. That's interesting. What can I say? I understand Hitler. He did some wrong things. Absolute some wrong things. But I can see him sitting there in his bunker at the end. I sympathize with him. Yes, a little bit. Interesting. It's a very very tortured artist thing to say, I feel. It's weird, like, not to go to bat for Lars von Trier or whatever, but I don't really give a fuck about him. Other than just, like, you know, normal well wishes that I would offer to anybody who's never personally done me wrong. It's like, who knows what that guy had in his mind when he said that, you know? Maybe he meant it. Maybe he meant it to a lesser degree than it sounds. Maybe it was like if he was he was already spiraling into some kind of intense depression at the time, then maybe he was kind of self-harming through alienation in that way that people sometimes do. I've certainly done I don't deserve normal human interactions or normal human relationships or acquaintanceships. Say some fucking weird shit so that people don't talk to you anymore, you know? Not that I'm saying there's anything that indicates that is why he said that, but it's a possibility. Hey. Well, what is it? Did I... okay. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck you! Man, yeah. I'm so sorry that I was like half paying attention to the chat. Otherwise that really would have got me. It didn't not get me. Ow, shit! But, it got me less than it would have otherwise. He basically tries to destroy himself with endless Nazi jokes during an interview where everyone around him is actively trying to give him an out. Man, I just gave so many caveats for my, like, you know, silly theory for why someone would say something like that, and it just seems like you just confirmed it. But come on, I'm not for the Second World War, and I'm not against Jews. I'm very much for the Jews. Well, not too much, because Israel is a pain in the ass, but still, how can I get out of this sentence? Okay, I'm a Nazi. Okay. Based on everything he said about the incident and him not doing any Nazi stuff otherwise, the Black Cat really reminded me of that clip. Interesting. I've never read the Black Cat. I'm not even sure I know what it's about. Is it about a black cat? Kirsten Dunst is dying and Skarsgård is laughing his ass off. Was this for what interview? Was it for Melancholia or what? That movie fucked me up. I watched it when I was in the middle of a super not great place myself. Yeah, that's not a movie that comes from a healthy mind. It's like a great piece of art. But yeah. But yeah, that man was not healthy when he made it. All right. This game has 2 under its belt for legit freaking me out within half an hour. That's pretty good odds. Shit, did I not pick up that? Oh, man. Okay, whatever. That offering. I didn't see the house that Jack built. I've seen a bunch of clips and shit. Probably enough to... I've probably seen most of it at this point. But that's quite a different thing from actually sitting down and watching it all in a row, you know. Yeah, pretty freaky movie. I'm so very ready to, hello. Finish this degree, make just a little bit more money, just be a little bit more stable, you know, so that I can, like, watch all the things that I want to watch and do all the stuff that I want to do. It's great. Don't you think? Man, this metal pipe has one good beating left in it. From a surprise game crash. No more of those. We solved it. Need just a little more money. Just a little bit. A little more money. A little less stress. You know how I don't know. I feel very fuel inefficient right now, you know? Which is what happens when you burn out. Where it's like, I'm still doing the stuff that I need to do. It's just that, holy shit, it's such a slog. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now. And when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Oops. Bye-bye, camera. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me. Ugh. Yikes. I don't think my headphones are quite picking up everything. Okay, maybe now. The fuck? Hi, Markata. Yay! Shit! You got another one. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yay. What do you mean full? But full. Okay, no first aid kit for me, I guess. Fuck. Ugh. Need a bigger inventory. I think this is one of those games where that's not possible too, so that's great. I hear footsteps. Very frustrating. I can never tell when it's my footsteps or some ghoulie. Oh. Where am I? Harumph. We shall have to go back this way. There's one. Seems like the long hair ones are more dangerous or stronger or something. Fuck you, I saw you. Yeah. Lars von Trier is one of them true auteurs, for better and worse. the best auteurs and the only honest auteurs are the ones who obviously accept that their actors are like an integral part of what they're doing, you know, and their crew and whatever, they actually approach it as like the collaborative venture it actually is, instead of pretending that they did it all themselves. Yeah, Herzog is another. Okay, she can just shamble around over there, I guess. Whoop! I hear doggy. Doggy got something to say. Okay, let's turn right up here and see what we find. Oh, I think that may be the way out. Let's find out. Jordan Peele films always seem very collaborative. Yeah. Yeah, he's a similar type, except less troubled, maybe. Less European. I still sometimes get Lars von Trier, Gus Van Sant confused. All these fucking northern names. What do you expect me to remember them all, please? Russ finds Melancholia transcendent, but thought the nymphomaniacs were far too exploitative. Yes. Good take, Russ. What a good boy. Wait. Okay, I need to go straight here, looks like. Okay, we found this, I remember. There's nothing in it, yeah. And then there was a monster over here. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, bitch! Fuck off! Shit! What am I gonna do? Ah! Let's just run past her. No! Shit, fuck. Ouch! Run! Oh my god. Ew. Yeah, no worries. Bet. Yeah, gross. Ew. Now, what does that represent, do we think? I don't know. Cancer? Looks quite tumorous. Organs of some kind. Maybe pregnancy, potentially. Something to do with, you know, the reproductive process. Menstruation, perhaps. What was that? Hills are looking a bit fleshy today. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I think I may see Good Boy tomorrow. I thought about doing it today, but I had work to do. I did, you know, I get on my own case about not being able to like finish work or whatever, but I have 6 pages of video script that I wrote in 2 days about the Andrew Callahan Jubilee debate. So that's something. It's not quite done yet, but I think it'll be done very soon, and then that'll be the video before the Gollum video, which is also coming along. I've 3 pages of script for that and a fuck ton of notes. So, but yeah, I should have time to see Good Boy tomorrow. I think I'm seeing Roof Man on Sunday. Also, Cat Story basic plot is a seemingly kind man with some huge underlying issues gets addicted to alcohol, starts doing bad things he hates himself for, and then gets into a cycle of doing horrible things for their own sake because of the unfathomable. I turned Michigander for a couple seconds there. Unfathomable longing of the soul to vex itself, to offer violence to its own nature, to do wrong for wrong's sake only. Yeah, I can see why that would remind you of Lars von Trier. What does the cat have to do with anything? Is Alex Garland an auteur? Yeah, he is. My nemesis. Oh, easy on yourself. Yeah, I need to like go to the spa or some shit. It depends on what specific kind of auteur theory you're subscribing to. Like the old style that ascribed every that like treated movies as if they were literally authored in the same way that novels are authored by a single guy. I mean, even that is like suspect, you know. Nobody does anything on their own. That's fucking stupid. Like if you did everything on your own, you wouldn't have any, just on first principles, you wouldn't have anything to write about to begin with. You know what I mean? Like everybody is affected by their life and influenced by the people and things around them. So that's a, you know, already a sort of weakness in the armor of auteur theory to begin with, or any kind of great man understanding of how anything is made. But and I don't think that anybody really like is certainly no like to say to claim auteur status for yourself is like pretty tacky. I feel. I don't know anybody who does that. But I do think it's like it's pretty obviously the case that like Ari Aster I think is a good, you know, modern auteur. Robert Eggers, people who have a specific vision of how they want this movie to look. They wrote the script, they directed it, they had a hand in every like aesthetic aspect of how this thing turned out. It doesn't mean that the entire movie is you know, solely their doing. It's always going to be a collaborative effort, but within the assumption that this is a collaborative effort, where does auteurism live? And I think it does still, you know, it does still have a life there. Like that's still a hospitable environment for some conceptualization of auteur. I have seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I want to know if you felt similarly about the way the movie characterizes demons, because its shortcomings make me want to rant for hours. Less to say about the role trauma therapy culture plays in that movie too. Fun on the surface, the world building leaves much to be desired. Still worth a watch. IMO. It's a good reflection of the culture that produced it. In fact, no, Netflix cut 80 minutes out of runtime. I didn't know that. Oh shit. I don't know. I know so little about Korean culture, but I'd imagine that like demons in Korean culture have to be similar to yokai, right? And like yokai, like any kind of animistic understanding of spirits that aren't gods, like they're not going to be explicitly bad. They're just going to be kind of chaos, you know. I think it did an okay job of of that, I suppose. As good as any Japanese corollary, I guess. I certainly don't have enough material to rant for hours about it, I guess. The cat loves him and he hates it for that. Oh, does he kill the cat? That's sad. I think the auteur of a film is not always necessarily the director, like Kevin Feige is the auteur of the MCU. Yeah, I think that's accurate, and I think that's actually a pretty serious symptom of the illness that's plaguing our film industry right now. The producer of a movie, certainly the executive producer, should not be the auteur of a movie. That's fucked. The producer of a movie is not the one who should be in charge of every single artistic decision. That's not their job, you know. So yeah, I agree that Kevin Feige can probably be regarded as the auteur of the MCU, and that's a really bad thing because Kevin Feige is not is certainly not a director before he's an executive. And executives have got it in their minds right now that they're artists too, actually, and actually making money is the real art, don't you think? So that's, yeah, you're right. But you're right for reasons that make me upset. So you think there's an auteurism spectrum? Yeah. Functional auteurism. Non-verbal auteurism would be the version that's out of fashion now, I guess. A key, fuck. Caught Stealing. I watched Caught Stealing recently. I liked it quite a bit. Coen Brothers made, yeah, I could see the Coen Brothers making a potentially better movie, but try to watch the movie we've got. I guess, you know. Wait, why can't I pick this up if I don't have any? That's dumb. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? So I have a toolkit now? I don't understand. I do. Fuck! I don't have any... Oh! Yeah! Love Ari Aster projects so gosh darn much. I think we have pretty much the same sense of humor. Beau's Afraid in particular is one of my favorite movies of all time. Disturbing in a completely hilarious way and vice versa. I love it to death. I have not seen it yet. It is really quite too bad that I have not seen it. It's just so long. And I'm so tired. Uh-oh. Oh shit, not the tumor demon. Oh, what is this, Dark Souls? What is this, Elden Ring? Oh man. Ooh, gross. What am I supposed to do about this? Shit. Ah! Head into the storehouse. I'll open the window. Okay, where's the storehouse? Ooh. Storehouse. Storehouse. Ooh. Shit. Okay. Come on. Come on. Over here, this way. This way. Oh, we don't have time for this. No. Or do we? Maybe I'm supposed to do that. Bandage. Squish, squish. Squish, squish. Ooh, gross. Hi. Hello. Kind of seems like I do have to do this, unfortunately. Woo! I'm so good at this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! Woo! Yikes! Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, storehouse key. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Bro's mouth is in his belly. Oh yeah, you can see his face. Oh, right there on his belly. Gross. So far, I'm fairly unimpressed with the monster design in this one. I'll accept the dolls. That's a good aesthetic for this. I can see where they're going with that, but it seems like, I don't know, this sort of like tumor gore stuff feels just a little derivative, just a little cat to me. It's fine. Oh shit. Oh shit! Fuck! Where is... Okay, there we go. Woo! What? Get in there then! Damn! Can we close this door or no? Oh my lord. If I die here, I'm gonna be so mad. What now what? Oh, okay. Be brave! Yeah! Yeah! See? What the fuck? What's happened? Did I do good or did I do bad? I can't tell. Oh, there's another. Shit. Owie. Fuck you, bitch. Ugh, well, it's not like there's any experience points in this game, so fuck Let's see. Golden Age Hollywood had that same attitude about producers. Also, not really. I mean, I see what you mean, but it it was not the same because producers were not the same thing as executives then, you know. I take your meaning. But now it's a matter of investment logic in a way that it certainly wasn't in the golden age. And they did make some good movies in the golden age of Hollywood, and it was also famously exploitative, which is why the golden age ended with the Paramount decision. The idea of the director as the primary creative voice and not middle management between the set and the studio kind of only really started taking hold in the 60s. Now that is most certainly false. It is certainly true that in the early days, directors were kind of like a director was just kind of, you know, the guy you had on set in, you know, the 20s and 30s to just make sure everything went properly and make sure the camera was running and shit. But no, what do you call fuck, what's his name? The Aviator, you know? What's that movie based on? What guy? So unless I'm just like super wrong, he was not primarily working in the Howard Hughes. Yeah, that was the man. I almost said Howard Hughes, so I didn't want to sound like an idiot. Yeah. Howard Hughes was a producer also. I take thy point. But D.W. Griffith, you know? I mean, the, like, super early directors? I mean, it was a different industry, yeah, but I don't know. I'm uncomfortable with the... I don't know, the conclusiveness of that statement, I guess. Sorry. It's fine. I'm just being pedantic. Tumors are very scary, it's true. But are they imaginative, you know? Involving consumption of paint. Yeah, I gotta see that movie. I also need to get a new TV. Hampton shows up, he's gonna be drunk. Yes, Howard Hughes. But yeah, I mean, all the silent film directors, come on, they were not primarily producers. Absolutely not. I need to review my film history notes. I need to review a whole lot of notes so that I have these names at hand. Yeah, I didn't really talk about film as an art the way guys in the 70s would. No, they didn't. But they also didn't talk about film openly as an art as people who came before them did also, I guess is my point. Like, it's not that the idea of film as an art was new, you know? And one of the distinctions that you are pointing out is that they're American. A lot of the people who were explicitly talking about film as an art before the Paramount decision were European. Some elsewhere in the world also, but I mean, I mean, come on, people in France and Germany and like they were talking about art in the 30s. Did you see him? I did see him. It was okay. You know what's really sad is that like Wayan is acting his ass off. He's super good in that movie. It's really sad that everybody's shitting on it because you can tell he's really trying, you know. Slightly restores max sanity. Oh shit. Sounds like I need to eat that. It's also, I don't know, I didn't dislike it quite as much as it sounds like a lot of other people did. I give it like a solid 60%. It gets a D. Just like every jock in a sociology class. It's really stylistically effective. I think it gets points for that. And that's about it. We'll leave the kudzu tea. Shit. 60's not solid. I mean, that's what I always tell, you know, told. I haven't, like, taught any courses in a long time, several years, but, like, you know, just because you're gonna fail if you turn something in late, fucking turn it in. Turn it in. 50% is better than 0%. It's a lot better than 0%. But I can only equip one, right? Confirm. Yeah. Max stamina. Hooray. Yeah, I mean, look at the German expressionist stuff and tell me those weren't directors that were concerned with art. Holy shit. Okay. I take damage when I dodge? That's lame as hell. Let's increase max stamina instead. Oh, let's also eat that chocolate. Ooh, it's almost time to repair this thing also. So much to do. No, I just want to... Why can't I just eat it? Great, it's chocolate. Equip? No. Okay, yeah, I guess. There. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what's happening. All right. There we go. It is the perfect month to watch Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Do so, if you haven't already. What, have I equipped everything else? Okay. Nosferatu's good. Nosferatu's solid. Caligari's where it's at.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃、この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
Yeah, I find that very inspiring, you know.
ずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら。
Aw. Hi, Michael. Hi to your girlfriend.
田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
She commented on your newest podcast.
今ではどれも懐かしいな。
Thank you. Makes me happy that people are listening to it. It will help us when we look for sponsors.
辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
Everybody in Silent Hill be acting weird, you know?
霧が深いな。リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
Oh shit, what did he say? God damn it, what did he say? Fuck! I was looking at the chat and I didn't see what he said. What did he say? Somebody tell me.
相棒。
Hope she hasn't lost her way. Okay. Thank you. Unknown area. Uh-oh. Escape. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay. This is gonna suck. This is gonna super suck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's that? Oh, God. Look at that. That can't be good. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're like the nurses. I'm in so much trouble. Ooh, I like how they're positioned. Ooh, that's very spooky. Okay. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. That's nice. Don't get too close to the really scary scarecrows. Somebody said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. Oh, shit.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
They move when you don't look. Let's find out. No, they're the same. Fuck yeah. Okay. There's no way that's gonna... Shit. God damn it. How do you switch weapons? I've already forgotten. Is it this one? No. Is it... I know there's like a hotkey to equip. But that's okay. Hi. You should absolutely sprint into the fog. I don't think I should, though. They're scary. Okay, so I need to look for the one that has, like, the least horrifying face, I guess. Or... okay, let's just try one. I don't know about all this. Ah, fuck! Ah! Oh my god. Shit. Well, at least you can, like, walk up to them and check them out, it seems. I don't care for this vacation spot. Yeah, nor do I. Examine. So I guess this all depends on which... uh-oh. Which face you find the least scary. Fuck! What keeps walking behind me? Oh my god, they come back? This sucks. They fly now? Fuck's sake. Isn't that the same one? Oh my god. This sucks. Elements of a good movie? That question's too big. I'm so sorry. That question's too big. You have a podcast? Yeah, I have a podcast. It's me and a screenwriter friend of mine. We talk about movies and their remakes. The entire first season is about Disney remakes. Everybody should listen to it. If you're hankering for a new podcast, I think it's pretty good. It's called Once More with Feeling. It's linked at the bottom of my main channel. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. And wherever else you get your podcasts. If you listen to it, please rate and review. It helps us out. This last episode was about Cinderella. It's the only remake we have so far enjoyed. The other ones are all obviously dog shit. Well, an inspector and his bog. I'm always here for news about Welland Inspector and his bog. The elements of a good movie. I don't know, man. Oh man. I was about to say, was it made on purpose? But there are plenty of movies that I think really fucking suck that were absolutely made on purpose, like Avatar, or perhaps, shit. What's that one called? The recent one made by that guy. Shit, fuck. About Rome, you know? Adam Driver's in it. It's really bad. That movie was made on purpose. Ooh. Yeah, I saw The Long Walk last week and also liked it. It gave me huge anxiety. That doesn't happen very often anymore, so I appreciate that. I do want to write something about it. I just don't have any fucking time. I can't get anything fast or done fast enough. I hate it. Oh, yes, Marcarda, thank you. Literally in some dark, spooky woods right now. Well, it can't be that dark and spooky if you're still getting service. About to get a fire going and crack some beers. That sounds sick. Ooh, I bet you all like get like a proper fall up there too. Ugh, I'm so jealous. Wish you were able to take her giant scythe. Yeah, it's a failure of this game that I'm not able to. Cinderella is arguably the only good Disney remake. Yeah, I think that is very much arguably the case. Wages of Fear. Sorcerer? I've not heard of this. Megalopolis, yes, thank you. I didn't know you were doing all that with your main channel. Oh. Yeah, I guess you arrived by other means, huh? You didn't come here honest. I didn't come by this channel honest. My main channel is the Morbid Zoo. I can't believe... Yeah, I should link it at the bottom of my streaming channel. For people like you, right? I'd probably be smart or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's the Morbid Zoo. For anybody else here who somehow came by me through streaming. That's wild. I always forget that. Oh, it's a good movie. Meaning or message? Maybe. The longer I live and the more movies I see and the more I think about art in general, the farther I get from message as a like core component of what makes a movie good. There are plenty of movies that have good messages that fucking suck, you know. If a movie was all about not that I'm saying you're like wrong or whatever, Mr. H. You understand. Fuck! Ah! But like I guess the only reason we have art is to articulate shit that we can't articulate otherwise. It's that thing that I've said about how art is not utilitarian in that way. Art does not exist to say a message. Its purpose is more metaphysical than that, I think. So I'm very happy liking a movie just based off aesthetic expression alone. I've been more sort of accepting of like more experimental type stuff in recent years, which I think is probably why I don't dislike him as much as a lot of people seem to. Because like it's at least like it's trying something. Like there's like a coherent vision there, I think. It's not completely a bullshit movie, I don't think. Otherwise it wouldn't have any style. And it does have style. It has a lot more style, I'd argue, than like fucking Avatar, which has a very clear message. Sorry, Avatar is my constant like go-to example of a shit movie that's pretending to be good. But you know what I mean? Message is important, but if it was all about message, then you could just write it down on a piece of paper and hand it to me. And it would be just as good. I don't think that's the case. Coraline rewatch. Ooh, yeah. I could rewatch Coraline right about now. That shit's good. Good movie. I was planning on some kind of Megalopolis video. Real long form type thing, but I kind of feel like the moment may have passed. Just too much shit, man. Have you ever had a dream that you were yes. Yeah. Sound design, I will hard agree with that. Tales of a man who did not snag a barista baddie. Well, word's still out on whether he even tried, so Can you really lose something you never pursued? All art is communication. That's inherently magical to me. Yeah, I agree. Avatar is the most popular film of all time and has next to zero real impact on popular culture. Yes, there's something deeply wrong and sick about how we measure success in the film industry. In the art industry in general, but in the film industry specifically. Like, it's not even like the you know, the like modern art movement in you know, the 60s and 70s or whatever, where it's like, oh, I could do that in my sleep, and it's like, okay, but what this art is it's partially what's on the canvas, but it's also like the sort of like social circle it emerged out of, and Avatar doesn't even have that, you know, like it's not participating in any kind of culture around it at all. It's insane. It's actually insane how sterile that franchise is. Top 3 movies in my opinion. If I'm being like snooty about it, or like, you know, tongue-in-cheek about it, I guess, all 3 are Lord of the Rings, 1, 2, 3 in that order. If we're assuming that Lord of the Rings is one movie, as I think is reasonable, then top 3 in my opinion, or top 3 ever? No, I hate this question. I just don't know. In my opinion, my favorites, I like Hocus Pocus a lot. Sinners might be up there, actually. Sinners might have just like shot all the way up to the top 3. A lot of people ask me why I don't have a Letterboxd, and I posted this on Instagram the other day. I don't know, I saw some meme that expressed it perfectly, that there are only 4 opinions about movies and their quality. It was good, I liked it. It was good, I didn't like it. It was bad, I liked it. It was bad, I didn't like it. That's why I don't have a Letterboxd. Those are the only opinions I have about, like, actually seeing movies in theaters, generally. Just reported today that one of my neighbors is dumping dog shit on my balcony, and the manager sent a building-wide email naming my apartment number. Oh, God. That's nightmarish. I'm sorry. The most thermodynamically correct statement in all of film. Art has to have a point or a goal to achieve, like being experimental, emotional expression, or a message. Piece of art must have a goal the creator was trying to achieve from it. Yeah, it's true. Even negative space has a shape. Literally insane. Why? I mean, I am a movie nerd, but that doesn't mean I'm like, you know, we're talking about my personal taste, okay? I think there's a huge difference between like what works for film or art in general, across culture, and what works for me specifically. So you people will have to be more specific when you ask your questions if you want a more specific answer. 1, Come and See, 2, Natural Born Killers, 3, Reservoir Dogs. That's a good list. Yeah. Come and See is a, yeah. What a trip. Oof. Hard movie to watch. Run, hide, fight. Go fuck yourself. You need to know what the objectively best movies are. It's also like movies, again, art in general, but movies specifically, like their legacies change, you know? That's why I'm like kind of careful to say that things like I don't know, this is just like specify what is my personal opinion and stuff. Lord of the Rings arguably, I think we've talked about this on stream before, arguably kind of is the reason the film industry is as fucked up as it is right now. Like, it changed film economics fundamentally forever. And after Lord of the Rings, every single movie has to be a blockbuster, and blockbusters become the new logic by which we arrange the entire industry, and that's not a good thing. That has resulted in a lot of really, really bad shit, and a lot of wasted money and resources, like billions of dollars of worth of wasted money and resources, and all the exploitation that comes along with that. Examine. Okay, looks like that one isn't an option, I guess. So these are all gonna just come after me. Okay. Huh! Oh my god! I did it! Let's go that way! Natural Born Killers is objectively the best shot movie ever. Okay. I mean, it's alright. It's a good movie. Shit. Did the scarecrow lead me astray? What the fuck? Well, the other scarecrows disappeared, so that's, oh man. Maybe I didn't, we'll go slower this time, I guess. I regret to inform you, you have to do this a lot more. Awesome. Shit, let me... trying to get my mouse out of the... there we go. God damn it. Fuck's sake. Had a great interview with the oh, you're that person. I gotcha. Conservation Corps. Yes, gotta pass the background check. It sounds like I'm golden. Hey, good for you. Proud of you. Okay. Natural born killers used to freak me out when I was a kid. I found it very frightening. Random violence and depictions of random violence used to be one of my phobias. I think that's... There we go. Okay. This is progress, I guess. I think that's probably part of the reason I... Uh-oh. Fuck. Part of the reason I got into horror. Just to deal with the anxiety and fears of random violence. Perfect time to repair that. Ever do a season on the 80s slasher remakes from the 2000s? Yes, absolutely. In fact, I think that's probably going to be season 2. It should be pretty fun because Gus is not a horror guy at all. He's a huge pussy about horror. So it's going to be really, really funny, I think. He's not going to have very much fun at all. But I went skiing for the first time ever with Gus earlier this year, and he took me to the intermediate slope for my first time, told me it would be fine, and then laughed as I fell down the hill. The mountain, excuse me. It certainly was not a hill. So this will be my revenge. Which, oh shit. Offshoot of AmeriCorps, nonprofit org. Focuses on conservation efforts. That's sick. That's a get in this era too. I hope it retains the funding you need. But very cool. Very, very cool. Shit. I don't know what to do. I'm so conflicted. I mean, the answer is probably to... Like, there's no way to tell which one is the right one, right? There's just no way. And I have to assume that every wrong one is gonna keep coming after you. Ah! I like how they move. This is okay design. I like how they are... how they don't have feet. I don't know if this is a direct reference, but I did read or no, I didn't read this. It was something else. Was it a podcast? I don't remember. But I do know that there's like that one of the things people saw after Hiroshima, you know, among the many, many horrors of living in the aftermath of Hiroshima, the direct aftermath, like right when the bombs dropped, there were eyewitness accounts of people just like walking on their shin bones because their feet had burned off. So, and I always found that extremely fucking scary. I think about it a lot. So I don't know if this is like a tacit reference to that or what. You know, things like doing controlled burns, removing invasive species, restoring prairies, etc. Hell yeah! Oh, it makes me happy that that's a job that exists. Lawns have their place and also proponent of natural growth. If you live more than 2 acres out in the country, don't cut. Yes, don't cut. Let the wildflowers and native grasses do their thing. And also, it's like, Why bother? You know, it's like my poor morbid man every, you know, few months the landlord like gets on us about like cutting the grass. It's like, why? There's our, you know, like we have neighbors, but they're 2 acres away. Who cares? Poor guy. We have to like rent a lawnmower, and it takes him like 5 hours. It's back-breaking labor. For what? Nobody gives a shit, and all it does is bad. You know? Yeah. There's no purpose. No purpose at all to that kind of thing. Pure nonsense. I sympathize with the, like, I understand the logic behind, cutting grass in, you know, certain conditions where it's like, you don't want to leave it, you know, too brushy or long for too much time, because then once you finally do mow, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff that, you know, you don't want to, you know, keep the amount of like snakes and bunnies you hit to a minimum, obviously, and you're more likely to do that if your lawn isn't mowed. But to me, that I think that's a good sign that you should be doing zero culture, you know, and like getting good ground cover that doesn't need to be mowed, like clover, and other native shit. You know what I mean? I'm on my toes now. Okay, let's try this one. Damn it. And my sight's about to break. I'm gonna pause and scroll down here. Yeah, Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. I'm excited. I like Bad Bunny. Natural Born Killers is like American Psycho. Yeah, it kind of is like American Psycho. It's arguably better than American Psycho because it's not based off a stupid book. American Psycho is the most overrated bullshit ever. It is such a, like, especially, I don't know if this is like equal for other generations, but especially for my generation, it was like a huge red flag if some guy who was hitting on you said American Psycho is his favorite book, or a Bret Easton Ellis is his favorite author or something, you know, like not because he's going to be a psycho or whatever, but just because it's like, get the fuck over yourself, you know. You're not special. You're not special. You're not an intellectual. Hello, British. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My grandpa lost one of his big toes in a lawnmower. See? Keep your toes. Don't mow the lawn. Hampton! Oh my god. Crab with a knife making conservation connections here in the chat. Looking lovely tonight. Thank you. Big thanks. Oh, terrible. I'm sorry, Hampton. Yeah. More people need to be in ecology work. My hope is that the future sees a lot of ecologists, and that we treat ecologists in the same way that we treated computer scientists in the like past 20 years. That's what I want. Computers are fine. We don't need to do anything more with computers. They're fine for now, you know? American Psycho is a parody of male masculinity, and then a bunch of men took it seriously. Yep. It's also that it's like, you can always tell when it's a guy who doesn't know that a woman directed the movie. You know, like some of them do. American Psycho is a good movie. It's perfectly fine to like American Psycho. It's just, it attracts a certain kind of guy, you know. certain kind of moron. Shit. Shit, that was the wrong thing. Oh no. Ah! No! Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You guys, stop. It's fine. You guys, it's okay. You can calm down. It's fine. Oh my god. If you have to ask if it's dead, no. It's coming back, obviously. You dumb idiot. Is being a fan of I Spy books a green flag? Yeah. Yes, I think so. I love I Spy books. I want them to make more. Can you imagine what a dream job, you know, making I Spy books. Can you imagine like setting up all the little vignettes for it? Oh my god, what fun. Hate all the AI programmers. Focus on making AI the most dangerous thing possible instead of working on how to control it, prevent it turning rogue. I honestly don't think AI is ever going to turn rogue. It needs constant input and constant updating. If it does turn rogue, I don't think it's going to, like, I don't think AI is going to kill humanity or whatever, but, like, I just, like, make it useful at least, you know, instead of just devoted to, I don't know, making like sorry, I got distracted. Insert your AI slop here. I don't know, come up with your own example. It's bullshit AI. Hate it so much. It's a really bad sign that these AI, or a really good sign depending on your perspective, that these AI companies are now trying to divert to social media. That's a sign that they have not found investors and they have no actual use case for their product. Like diverting to attention is what you do when your product actually does nothing at all. So it can't crash fast enough, as far as I am concerned. Okay. Oh man. I'm so dead. Boo 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 doo doo boo boo. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. Where is it? Ah! What am I gonna do when my pipe breaks? Fuck. Shit! Just run, ah! God damn it. What is that? Oh, fuck. A chocolate! Yay! Oh my god. Oh no! Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Fuck! What am I supposed to do? Y'all hear that? There's... Is there... Ah! Is there any clue to which one is the right one? They said the one with the face that was, like, not as creepy as the others. That's not much of a clue. They all look the same to me. Unless there's some kind of specific thing I'm missing. Maybe there is. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Ugh. Ridiculous. Well, alright. Tell me where. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Ah! Oh my god! Run! Okay, bye in advance, Mr. H. If you don't get to stay for longer. Okay. Did I lose them? Ooh. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? Ah! No! Does that mean I have to do it all again, do you think? Now we're gonna get out of here. Just scrolling up a little. It's okay, we're back. Alright. The clues for this puzzle are extra unclear. Okay, so it is a puzzle. And there are clues. Alright. It saved when you got to the next field? Okay, great. Ooh, Hampton was on a date. But I guess it didn't go well, so I'll stop talking about it. Oh, well, because Hampton said his day was shitty. I wouldn't call any day shitty that ended on a good date. That's why I assumed. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't worry. We're calling it back up. I'll stick around for another hour or so. I got time. Oh, the date was yesterday. Today is shitty. Okay. Well, congratulations on your date. Was it with the barista baddie? Or your new crush? Or some secret third thing? New crush! Yay! That's good. Yeah, that's not desirable. Sorry about it. That does make a shit day. Alrighty. Does this idiot tell you? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. Can you even imagine how I feel? What's the clue? What's the clue, though? You know? Is it something to do with... So it's nothing to do with how spooky their faces are. It's got to do with this clue, right? I'll put on my polite smile for now. Surely the first one was smiling, right? But they've all got two faces, so it's got to be the mask, right? It's got to be the mask that these verses are referring to. Can you imagine how I feel what it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? I don't remember what the second one looked like. Can you imagine how I feel? He never looked at me once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. Yes, sexuality is weird, Frederick. I will co-sign that statement. Yes. So is it something about... These ones are all looking at each other. That's interesting. Well, almost all. Not this one. Ooh. I bet it's this one. Gotta be, right? Wake each one up and ask for a hint. Yay. Hampton's got the stream cheeseburger. Do you ever upload any of your VODs? Yeah, they're all uploaded. They're all on the YouTube channel. I can see you're on Twitch. So you're going to want to go to the YouTube channel. The Morbid Noob. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Only this last clue applies to this field. The one about looking at me, looking at you. Yeah, that makes... Yeah. I gotcha. They caught... Bro, they caught my high school teacher with his girl and pounds of adult candy. Oh, man. Yes! Yes! Alright. I'm there. I get it now. I do like how they move. It's very spoopy. Yeah, I am gonna need something more than dolls and tumors eventually. I wonder what the tumors represent. I'm probably gonna binge Morbid Noob videos this weekend. Oh, thank you. Hey, go watch my normal channel also if you're so inclined. I'm the Morbid Zoo on YouTube. This is just where I like dick around and avoid work by pretending to do other work. In so much as streaming can be called work. Watching the move makes me want to crack my back. Yeah. Already do? 100%? Awesome. Thanks. New video before the fall of the American Empire? Several is my hope. Can you even imagine how I feel? You've always been such an eyesore. I should have a video sometime in the next several days, actually. I've got an almost finished script. I mentioned this earlier. I'll say it again. About the Andrew Callahan Jubilee debate. You've always been such an eyesore. I just found this because I listened to podcast. Huh. Lovely. See, Mariana? Self-marketing works. Really been putting in work. Proud of you. The inspiration struck. I gotta stop, like... I don't know, making excuses for why when I do good things, it's not actually a good thing I did. You know? It's not healthy. Is it this one maybe? Does she have eyes? Kind of looks like she doesn't. What did it say again? You've always been such an eyesore. Yeah, they said this scarecrow is ugly. Hampton, Jesus fucking Christ. Do you know that the dog is okay? Jesus fuck. Did they not have the stray dog situation under control? Out there where you are? I know where you are. It's gotta be this one. Fuck! I was wrong! Uh-oh, the actual Babadook needs help. Somebody help them. About the links in the jar question. I didn't get this clue right, and I don't understand why. Is there another one with weird eyes? Or does it have to do with where they're looking? Maybe it's... There we go. He good? I pet him? Okay, good. You'll be with Andrew Callahan? No, quite the opposite. No, that the entire reason I don't know. Like everybody and their fucking grandma has made a Jubilee video. And I just like, I also don't like what they're doing. But there are plenty of people who have made that point. I don't think that, you know, adding my voice to the chorus is necessarily going to make any difference in that particular issue. I think it just gives them more attention. But I think this video in particular is special because it's kind of, I mean, I haven't seen every single Jubilee surrounded debate. But this one, of the ones that I have seen, and I have seen most of them, is the only one that actually like fits in with the motives that Jubilee says about itself. Like it actually is respectful and there is learning involved and whatever. But the only reason that's the case is because Andrew Callahan is approaching all these people journalistically, you know, and because they're conspiracy theorists, and this isn't like a matter of, you know, existential stakes. Like that's the only case in which you can have a debate like that. You know, like debates are just a ritual if they're done in that kind of setting. They don't work the same, you know. And like our conceptualization of what argumentation and political discourse is supposed to be and what it's supposed to do is so oh shit, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Is so fucked and so useless right now. Shit, I can't move. What the fuck? Okay. That like we see all these debates online and we're like, yeah, that made me feel good, so it was a good debate, and everybody involved in the debate just like walks away thinking exactly what they thought before, but then now they're just like armed with either anger or some kind of, you know, I don't know, some kind of line to pull out in their next argument. It's not good, you know. So that's what the video is about. It's about how the video is good, despite itself. And Andrew Callahan himself, like, if you watched the video Channel 5 did with the last guy to ever interview Charlie Kirk, he talks about it like kind of in passing. He's like, oh yeah, I did one of those Jubilee debate things. Like, I don't know if it's ever going to see the light of day, because it didn't seem like they were very happy with my performance. Because I wasn't pushing back hard enough. He's like, yeah, I you know, people would tell me like, yeah, I think the moon's hollow, and I'd be like, no shit. That's sick, you know, and just like wouldn't push back, because that's not his job. You know, his job is to let people talk and to make them feel comfortable and make them feel heard so that they say more. That's what a journalist is supposed to do. And he's a good journalist. Yeah, it's very interesting. Anyway. To bounce off last week's seminar. Yeah, I may wrap my, I don't know, the thesis of that seminar into that video if I can. The ritual of debate is not too dissimilar from the ritual of propaganda. Yeah, no, I would say that debate, when ritualized, absolutely becomes propaganda. You know, every form of communication can be propaganda. That's part of why it's so difficult to define. You know, because in one setting it's perfectly, you know, earnest and sincere, and then in another setting the same, I mean, down to the same conversation can become propaganda just based off whether it is ritualized or not, you know. Yeah. Andrew is a master of yes-anding the most insane things you've ever heard. He gets people to talk. He's really good at it, you know. What do you do with the links? Actual Babadook, I think you accept that trade offer, yeah. It depends on if the goal of a specific debate is to convince your opponent or an audience, or just to provide weird intellectual schadenfreude. I think once, well, it's like, I think ritual is important, you know? And I think that you can, like, tentatively, like, I don't know, I've been thinking about this, the past couple weeks, and thinking about how I eventually want to write this down, because I think I do need to write it down eventually, and try and publish it, my definition of propaganda. But like tentatively, I don't think it's bad to ritualize communication, as long as whatever culture or society you're living in is consistent about making it plain that ritual is what you are doing, and like differentiating that from just conversation, or like an actual argument over policy, you know. I don't think it's bad to ritualize debate necessarily, as long as everybody understands that that's what we're doing, and not pretending like we're making some kind of, you know, philosophical or policy headway, you know. It's also how polite people tend to hold a conversation in general sense. Absolutely. Time constraints and flags and shit on Jubilee. Yeah. No, Jubilee puts people on purpose in a situation in which they're flustered, they're on a time crunch, and they know that because this is a reality show, fundamentally, it's just a reality show. They know that the best way to go viral is to express their hatred that's probably sincere for whoever they're talking to, so that they can, you know, get free marketing. That's it. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. I do not remember which directions she's going. Okay. So that way. I guess I was supposed to ignore those two, right? Just keep going this way, right? Uh-oh. Shit. It's fine. Yay. Let's... What do you mean full? Didn't I literally just picked up some candy. Why didn't it automatically... Whatever. Greatly restores health. I want that. There we go. I don't like this inventory system. It's cumbersome. aren't a lot of the Jubilee video attendees, just people trying to leverage saying something controversial into a media career. That and just people like in the, you know, the midst of mental breakdowns. They're like pretty exploitative to a lot of the people they cast for that show. You know, like they're clearly some of the people who end up on that show are not in a good place and should not be on film, and certainly shouldn't be like held up as a like representative example of whatever political position they're supposed to be holding. It's not good. You hurt me and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? Okay. Force a smile. Oop. I bet it's that one. Shit. Where is it? Oh my god. These two are identical. They can't possibly be the one. Ah! Ah! What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. It's got to be the one with the upside down mask. It's the only one that has that, right? Oh my god. Okay, now I understand that the ones that are have their head hanging down are the ones that are always going to come to life and try to kill me. God damn it. Ugh. Run, bitch. Move camera. Come on. Down. Now down. Yes. Ah! Perhaps it is this one. Ah! I'm in danger. Maybe this is the last one because there's so many, right? Maybe. Oh no! God, what? Ah! God damn it. Dude. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay. Just fucking kill me, alright? Oh, now we have mercy? Okay. Okay. Ridiculous. I'm doing my best. You're so kind to say so. What would actually be an interesting direction for the franchise? I want to see it go back to its, like... I want to see it be S&M again, you know? And not a metaphor for anything, but that, basically. That's what I would like. maybe this one? Because her... No. What about this one? What's this one doing? What did it say again? Something about... You hurt me, even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? Stay away from that one. None of them are staring at anybody's face. What am I gonna do? Yeah, the Hulu remake does have gorgeous character design. I was so certain it was that one. How can it not be? Her mask is upside down. What else could that possibly mean, you know? Let's try this one. The clues for this one are whack as hell. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, we know it's not those two. Any Alien Earth takes? No, I watched half an episode. I also watched half of episode 1 and then quit. No takes from me. Sorry. Sucks. Am I wrong in assuming that it's always going to be the female dolls or scarecrows, whatever? It's not this one, so it must be this one. Must be the only one I haven't tried yet. And indeed. Oh, somebody talking about the terror? I haven't watched Halloween 3, so I wonder if it was correct in telling my supervisor that Thorne was behind the masks and the commercials. I wouldn't know. I'm learning really swiftly that people way overestimate my encyclopedic knowledge of horror. I really don't have it. I used to have it a little more, but I've spread myself too thin, you know. So now I know a little about a lot of stuff. The dancing bears are not a metaphor. They're very real. I'm cold and wet and just plain scared. I didn't see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey either. I hear they're doing Steamboat Willie next. Yeah, real strong opener, Hampton. Lay it on me. What's your question? Oh, yay. Looks like this is the last one. Ooh. Ooh. She seems fun. What indeed? Okay. I have very nice teeth. Gosh, thank you. It's true, I don't know everything about everything. I only know some things about a few things.
リンコは
More than other people know about other things, I guess, so.
リンコ、俺だ、シュウだ。いるなら返事してくれ。
Good night. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm not gonna try. It's very nice to have you here. I hope you come back.
無事でよかった
怪我はないか。
Why do y'all do that? It's because this country is super fucking big,
私は大丈夫
and many Americans have never been anywhere else. It's
悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて
I kind of think that
誰もいないし
the best
気の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし
the best cultural corollary for America right now is Russia, because they kind of do the same thing. You know, we're very, very insulated, but we think we're so globalist and so worldly. You know, and that's due to a lot of factors. I haven't seen Cure either. You're liking the game so far? I'm into it. I'm into it. I will maintain that, and like it's still early days, so it's fine. But
錯誤
I'm not super impressed by the monster design so far.
これ以上
It's all right.
ここに留まるのも
I
危
just
険だ。
I need something other than dolls and tumors.
街を出た方がいい。
街を出るってお父さんやお母さんはみんなは助けを呼ぶためにも今は
You're
行動
only
を
the
急い
only
だ
one
方
who
がいい
collard
かもしれない
greens.
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも街を出るって言ってもあれじゃ無理だよ
無理ってどういう意味だ。
Do you observe
そっちの窓
Halloween?
から天井が見えるよ
Uh,
僕なければ
well, I mean, I did go to LA for Halloween Horror Nights, so that's probably my big Halloween event for the year.
嘘だ
I
ろ。
always try to do something, you know. I have to. I'm me. Halloween is my favorite American holiday. It's the only holiday where Americans, it's really the only day where Americans are like culturally encouraged to think of bad things, you know. It's very
西の剣能を目指そう。
unexpectedly animist of us, you know. I love that.
裏山を抜けるのか
Thanksgiving is a close second, and Christmas is a very, very
わさ
close
び台
third.
の道がある。うちだけの抜け道
In
だ。
fact, sometimes they're swapped.
リンコ、
They're often
念の
swapped.
ため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ取ってくるねあ、私も一緒に行こう手伝う
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
Oh wait, I have seen Cure. Yeah, I remember not being impressed by it. I think it went over my head, to be honest. I just sit down and watch it again because I watched the whole thing waiting for the shoe to drop, and I was like, and then it was credits time. And I was like, it was okay, I guess. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Ooh, oh no! Oh, you're working with 5th graders? What a great population to do Halloween with. Perfect. What the fuck happened? The shoe dropping is the inherent repressed evil of humankind. Yeah, whatever, you know? Like I didn't already know that. Like I'm not already well acquainted with the hidden repressed evil of humankind. Come on. Frighten me. I just need to watch it again. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure I just don't get it. I'm sure I just like looked away at a crucial part. I don't know. Just didn't hit for me. Ooh, you're doing Pinhead. That's fun. Hell yeah. Don't you hate it when you pass out and end up in the spirit realm? If I had a dime, I'd love a dime. I don't have enough subscribers. Y'all give me your dimes. I think my favorite Cenobite is the Chatterer, who is canonically a child. Ew. Oh. Excuse me. Too much ginger ale. One of my best friends is from Ukraine, and when she was here, we did our masters together, and when she was here, she... First of all, once this friend of mine... I don't know if this is going to be banned from Twitch. This is not a bannable word. There's no way. She called me a beaner once. Because she thought she like watched, she's like a child, you know. She watched Breaking Bad and Hank calls his partner that, and she thought it was like a term of endearment, you know. It's one of my favorite stories. But she also thought that ginger ale was called Gingerella, which I thought was very cute. Yeah, heartbeat. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, I know. Gingerella. It should be called that. Divine water. Nothing. This is a nice setting. I do like that they're sending you to different places in this game. You know, with different lighting, and it's not always foggy. I appreciate it. Ugh. I don't have a weapon anymore. It's gonna be a real problem for me. What a maze. Is there a map? Yes, there is. I'm going the exact opposite direction that I need to go in. Great. Turn around, I guess. No, because I need a key, so... Yeah, I'll keep going down. I'll keep exploring. Doop, 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 doop. Any thoughts on the Chinese art of the deal? You mean our golden age? Our new golden age in America? that the Chinese are rudely standing in the way of our glorious, glorious trade war? No, I have no thoughts about it. I've been studiously ignoring the news for the past couple days because it's been freaking me the fuck out. One of my cousins told me yesterday that he and his family are probably, well, I don't know. We'll see how things turn out. But he and his family are likely going to have to move next year because there's legislation in Texas to remove work permits for DACA recipients. He's a DACA recipient. That's where his work permit comes from. So that sucks. He's lived in Texas since he was like 1. We'll see. Maybe it won't pass. He might be able to get some kind of exemption. We'll see. Oh, Goblin Lackey. I just read your comment. Okay, this is where I was, correct? This isn't a new junk space. No. I never did finish watching Weapons. I gotta. Son of a bitch. Like patent infringement and subsidized shipping costs. Yeah, also. Pretty. This is so pretty. I appreciate how this game is pretty. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Minari Sama's favorite offering. Cool. Yeah, Hampton. Sub to my channel. It is. It is gorgeous. Okay, this is new. It's so pretty. Okay. Why even have that then? If you're not even gonna... Sweet. She's been saying she'll buy me Blood Meridian. Send me your address, Hampton, and I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. It is a beautiful book. Just watch the Wendigoon video. I keep meaning to sit down, but isn't it like fucking 8 hours? Damn. And it's like, if it's a bad video, I don't want to sit and watch 8 hours of it. But I'm also a completionist. So you see my problem here. What other McCarthy books have you read? The Road. All the Pretty Horses. Yeah. What else? Surely something else. Surely that can't be it. I know I haven't read No Country for Old Men. What else is you? What else did you fucking write? Yeah, The Road is scary. It's very scary. Child of God I own, but I have not read. Okay, here's this. Now that door that needs the key is right around here. In fact, I think I may have walked right past it. Oops. Ah! Yeah, The Road is a good movie, also. I recommend. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Spooky noises. Means I'm doing something right. Aha. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. I'm going straight for the western room. Red Director is supposedly developing Blood Meridian movie. I'm good. I've got a video in the pipeline at some point. Probably next year at this rate. About unfilmable books. Blood Meridian is an unfilmable book. That's a book that's not gonna... There's no way to translate it to screen. It's not possible. It's too violent. It's too cosmological. You know? Yikes. Like, the kind of violence that happens in that book, I just... You're not going to do that on screen. It's simply not going to happen. In the same way that, like... Oh, my God! Part of the reason I wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year is to see how they were going to do Terrifier. And to see how they were going to pull off the violence in that, because it's not... you're going to fucking make people sick, you know? And I was so right. They wouldn't. They couldn't do it properly. It was too corporate. It was okay. It was fun. But that's about it. So I think any Blood Meridian adaptation is going to be a disappointment. In short. What now? Okay. Let's turn around and go this way, I guess. What if they did it DreamWorks animation style? Well, it'd get me to watch it. My gingerella is gone. Officially. It's a cinematic novel. No, it isn't. Cap. It's not cinematic. The imagery is cinematic, I guess. But you'd have to go high experimental with that in like a Terrence Malick kind of way, which I think is inappropriate for Blood Meridian, you know? It's the kind of thing that just doesn't work on anything but paper, so that there's enough abstraction there for you to like step away from it a little bit. It's too much. Otherwise, it's too much and it's too pointless, you know? And like the pointlessness is the point, obviously, but you're gonna make people sick. Valuable relics hidden away in the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. I got it. I got the relic. Last girl slipped in while I wasn't looking. It took a long time to find her. Ooh. I will say, you know, to devil's advocate against myself, I also thought 100 Years of Solitude would not be adaptable, but the Netflix adaptation is actually quite good. But it's different. It's still different. 100 Years of Solitude is not nearly as abstract as Blood Meridian is. I've not seen Twin Rivers. I don't think I've heard of it. Uh-oh. Oh, grab it! Grab it! Nice. This is what the samurai's wives used to be trained in. Ah! Yikes. Sorry, I got scared. Owie! Fuck you. And I still don't remember how to switch weapons. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. What do I do? Ah! Oh my god. Ah! There we go. Much better. The fuck? So do I not have to finish that fight or what? What's the deal? I guess not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would really like to read 100 Years of Solitude in Spanish. Maybe it'll happen someday if I ever finish this PhD. Wouldn't that be nice to have a completed PhD? I was button mashing. That's why the journal popped up.
やっと着いた。
I think Blood Meridian is fundamentally grounded in its medium.
ダメだ。開かない。
What to do? Oh.
サクコ?
That man. capital M man. I love that. Having a phenomenal time experimenting on sandwiches. Okay. I should do more special attacks. Would I describe myself as a medium essentialist? It already exists and it's enough for me. Good take. A medium essentialist. Kinda. I mean, are we talking about like particular stories can't exist without the medium that they're made in? Kind of essentialist. The story is different if it's in a different medium. So yeah, I absolutely think that. Woo! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, fuck yeah. See adaptations as different stories from the original material. Yeah, I do too. I think you're setting yourself up for disappointment if you don't. Orbit versus James Franco. Ugh, have you seen the like screen test he did for Blood Meridian? It's dog shit. It's fucking ass. He shouldn't be allowed to touch anything. Oh, god damn it. Ah! Yeah. Man, there's no way a motherfucker doesn't die from that, you know? Fuck you. Man, I'm running out of health objects. James Franco is amazing as James Dean. Yeah, he's kind of made to play James Dean, I think. So know nothing about clippers and limiters, huh? I did what I could for this last podcast. I think I made it sound pretty okay. And I did go back and clip it and normalize it after Monday's stream. Oh no, an illness, a mystery illness. Excuse me. Goodbye, the Babadook. I'll have to animate some fascist clown fetuses. That sounds great. That sounds like a terrific way to spend your evening. The crimson spring gushing from the womb, deep within. There's, yeah, okay. So it does seem like all this, like, the gory kind of tumor monsters are kind of a gesture toward the female reproductive system. That's my take anyway. Fuck, I'm lost. Already gotten turned around. There we go. Oh no. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. Oh no. I hate that for them. The stories are just naturally going to be different because they're medium. Practically every book to movie adaptation, book fans say there wasn't enough because books can be much longer than movies and most shows. Yeah, totally. But movies and shows can be more, I don't know about like more evocative or more subtle or whatever, but there's just something different that you can do with catching somebody's emotion on their face that doesn't translate. It's got an immediacy that isn't quite the same in books. There's all sorts of theory about this that I actually talked about in our first seminar this semester. Whatever. I don't know. It's kind of boring. like, you know, it's like, why is a photo different from, you know, the same photo, but in a sequence of photos that makes it into a film, right? It provides an immediacy that makes it feel like the thing is happening. Like you are, and it is happening. You are literally creating motion. It is new motion that you are watching. It's not pretending to be motion. Like a motion picture is not just the illusion of motion. It is motion. You're invested in it. You're involved in it. And you're engaging with it on the screen in the same way, in a different way than you can engage with, you know, any kind of photograph of the same thing, or even, you know, a sequence of that same photograph like laid before you does something different, you know. And that's the medium that film is working with. Eisenstein intensifies. Yeah, I'd like nothing more than to be
Sakuko?
Sakuko
nano?
Who knew?
Doko?
A crazy film wizard like him, you know. No, Ethan. No, you're missing the point. It is not an illusion of motion. It is motion. It is. Something is moving in front of you. It is motion. That's how we perceive it, so that's what it is. Sorry. Sorry for yelling. Ah, god damn it. I tried to do like a special attack. It didn't work at all. Oh god. Now I'm scared. Now I'm never gonna try that again. That's correct. You can't die yet. You're gonna be fine. What do you mean full? I got you, Ethan. You triggered me. Oh my god! Ah! The only way to make a great adaptation is also taking into consideration the making of and drafts of the book, not just the story. I don't know if that's the only way to make a good adaptation, but we did talk about that in the podcast. I think this week actually, about how like it's one of the big problems with Disney remakes that like there's plenty of stuff that a lot of the original versions didn't do, the cut for time or whatever. Like, go look at that stuff and put that in the movie, you know? And they don't want to. And Cinderella is one of the very few that they actually did that for. Oh my god. Leave me alone! No! Fuck. 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 Fuck! Nah! Oh my god. Jesus. Oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm in huge trouble. I'm gonna die. Bye, spooky teeths. Shit. Come on, you got one more in you. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You can do it. Animation to live action is a, yeah, huge challenge. The core problem with every single Disney remake is they, like, you can tell that their entire, really their only motivation, like their only justification for making a remake is to improve upon the animation, you know? Like it's like the executives who run Disney now are convinced that animation is something that like you do in an impoverished state, you know, that like there's nothing actually special about animation as a medium of it in itself. It's just like, you know, emulating real life but poorly. And so the proper way to make a movie is always live action. And so if you're adapting something animated, you can only improve upon it if it's live action. It sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go make some noodles, I think. I'm hungry. I'm tired of walking around this place. Ah! Okay, we'll kill this one thing. And then it's curtains. Ugh, they're stronger than the other ones. See, it's more dolls. It's always dolls. I like the doll imagery. I get it. But, come on. Let's try something new, you know? Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, it auto-saves, so it's fine. Unsaved progress will be a lot. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. See y'all later. Thanks for keeping me company. I see you Monday. Te quiero mucho. Different enemy types will come, but mannequins won't go away. Noted.